And welcome to the Washington Nationals, March to October, here in MLB The Show 24. I'm back playing with my favorite team, and let's get it going, man. Long shots to the Nationals, as expected. We're going to do the MLB The Show intro in a second here, but folks, if you are excited for March to October, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below for more, and hit that like button down below as well. Let's get into it.
In the East, we may be witnessing the rise of baseball's next great rivalry. The Braves, who won the World Series in 2021, have topped 100 wins in each of the last two seasons and are one of baseball's most complete and balanced teams. But despite finishing well ahead of Philadelphia in the regular season, the Phillies dominated and dumped the Braves from the postseason in 2022 and 2023. En route to a pair of NLCS appearances and a World Series run in 22. Both teams have Fall Classic aspirations again in 2024, and it would be no surprise if these star-studded rosters found themselves in yet another October showdown. Before we anoint the East a two-team race, don't forget about the Marlins. Miami overachieved its way to a wildcard berth a year ago and hopes it can build on its recipe of good young pitching and clutch hitting. On the other hand, the Mets are hoping 2023 was a blip. Bad luck meets bad timing, and they'll more resemble the 2022 team that won 101 games and sat among the National League elites. 5 years removed from a World Series title, the Nats were more competitive than their 71-91 record would suggest, and would consider another positive move towards 500 to be a sign of success.
I mean, that intro is like absolutely just disrespectful, right? So they give the Phillies and the Braves all the attention. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when MLB The Show did the March to October intros, they'd just be by individual team. But now, of course, we got to talk about the entire NL East, and we're just going to talk about the Braves and Phillies. And then, oh yeah, the Marlins are a playoff team too. And then, yeah, the Mets have some guys. And then, oh right, the Nationals are in the division as well. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It is straight up disrespectful at this point. And I get it. I know the Nationals are not supposed to be good in 2024, but 2025, hey, that might be the year. I'm just saying, Dylan Cruz will probably be coming through at that point. Brady House should be coming through, of course. You can't forget about James Wood. He is the #1 prospect in the system, right? There are guys for this Nationals team going forward. Right now, with James Wood not starting on the opening day roster, and with guys like Joey Gallo and guys like Eddie Rosario, who I think could be fun pieces for this team, I don't know if they're all that competitive in 2024. However, this is a video game, and that's my goal, to make the Washington Nationals in the big 2024 a competitive baseball team. Now, if you watched our Cincinnati Reds franchise mode posted earlier today, well, if you haven't, make sure to go check that one out. Link is in the description down below. But we already played kind of this game, Reds Nationals. However, we were playing as the Reds. Now we're on the side of the Washington Nationals, and here on episode 1, we're only going to be playing the opening series between the Nationals and the Reds. Now, I'm actually going to be here in real life. Now, I'm not going to be there for opening day, but I'm going to be there for the Saturday and the Sunday game. So I'll probably end up vlogging the Nationals and Reds opening weekend. Something really cool for me. I've never been to Great American Ballpark, and I've never seen the Nationals play an opening day, and Stone Garrett right there is going to get one to fall in right field. It's going to get past the diving right fielder, and I'm excited for Stone Garrett. Again, he's kind of injured still, so we'll see what production we get out of him this season, but he's going to pick up a triple, and Joey Meneses, though, is not going to be able to pick him up. Now, Joey Meneses is something interesting. I think he is still going to make the starting day roster. I think he's going to be a starter on opening day. However, there was talk within the Nationals organization saying that Meneses might not even start anymore. He is going to, though. He's going to take that DH role. Joey Gallo is going to be the first baseman of this team. Jesse Winker, it looks like it was probably going to be on the outside looking in. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the Nationals this season. They have a lot of veterans now, right? Eddie Rosario just signed on as here. He is at the plate. Rosario going to put a good ride into that fastball deep into center field, but it is going to be caught by TJ Friedel out there. So I don't know what we're going to get out of this National squad. Something to note, by the way, in this game that we're playing right now, the Reds still don't have a hit. They don't have a base runner through 6 innings. Now, I would like to hope Josiah Gray has that immediate impact this year. I mean, I'm looking for another step up as Luis Garcia. Perfect, deep center field. That just describes to you the Washington Nationals in 2024. Puts an absolute ride into that baseball, and it's going to be caught. But again, Josiah Gray, I don't want to say it, but he's perfect through 6 1/3. But we don't have any run support. And that was the story for the first half and pretty much the entire 2023 season for Josiah Gray. Really good pitching. He was an all-star, but 0 run support. You look at his record. He's got a negative record. I know records for pitchers in baseball don't mean anything, but still, his record is horrible because we couldn't get him any run support. And I don't know why Lane Thomas is batting 7th in this game. And I don't know why MLB The Show completely disrespected the hell out of the Nationals in their ratings. Like, I don't understand why CJ Abrams is like a 72 overall. Lane Thomas is like a 77, I think. It's just ridiculous. And Josiah Gray is like a 72. By the way, Steven Strasburg is still in this game because Lord knows what's going on with the Nationals and Steven Strasburg's little, ordeal with his retirement. I don't want to know what's going on with that. But Josiah Gray, guys, is perfect through 7 2/3. Jake Fraley comes up here in the center field. There is Victor Robles. He's perfect through 8, and we don't have a run for him. Someone's got to step up. CJ Abrams, will it be you? It won't be. And I love CJ Abrams. But he's going to ground out to Ellie De La Cruz. Here comes Stone Garrett. He has our really only big hit so far we've seen. It was a triple. Stone Garrett in the right center field. That ball is going to get down. Stone Garrett with a huge double here with 1 out. Get a guy in the scoring position. Can we just get a guy in so Josiah Gray has a chance at history right now? Joey Meneses on the 0-2 pitch. Meneses into center field. He has been really bad in spring training, I'll be honest. We're going to hold Stone at second. No point to send him right there. It's going to be up to the new National, Eddie Rosario on the oh my goodness. Go ball. Deep right field. It's up. It's out of here. Eddie Rosario drives in the first runs here of the 2024 season for the Washington Nationals. His first as a member of the Nationals. 356 feet for Eddie Rosario. We are hoping as Nationals fans, and it sucks, and this is kind of how our fan base is at this point, but we are hoping Eddie Rosario has a J-Mayer Candelario type effect on this team. He plays really well in the first half of the season, and we can just ship him for prospects. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Josiah Gray is 3 outs away from history. Down goes Ellie De La Cruz. He flies out to Eddie Rosario. I was expecting something like this in our first game, but here we go. Encarnacion in the 1-2, swag and a miss. 2 gone. It's going to come down to the 9 spot. Tyler Stevenson, the catcher, 1-2 pitch. Deep center field. Robles, come on. You're supposed to be a good fielder. And he is. Robles tracks it down. And the Washington Nationals win on opening day. It's a perfect game for Josiah Gray. The first perfect game in Washington Nationals history. Obviously, we had the whole debacle with the Pittsburgh Pirates. With Max Scherzer's perfect game, we've seen no-hitters. We've seen them from the likes of Jordan Zimmerman, Scherzer ×2. But Josiah Gray etches his name into Washington Nationals history tonight with a perfect game, and he'll be in the record books forever with that opening day performance in Cincinnati. Now, 8 fire emojis, you ever want to call them, for the Washington Nationals. All of the momentum is building for Washington because of the perfect game, and we could not have asked for a better start to the season for a team that is projected to win 72 games. Look at that. Boom, we are in fuego, if my Spanish is serving me correct. So, you know what we're going to do naturally our next game? We're just going to get slotted immediately back in another game. So we can't take advantage of all that fire we have in terms of the sim. If you don't know, March to October, they sim like 75% of your games. But they're going to make us go immediately back into a game. 4-3 is the score. Alexis Diaz, the all-star pitcher for the Reds, is in. Luis Garcia in the center field. That ball's going to get down. Oh my goodness, this is going to score one. We might be at a third. No, we're not. Corners 1 out, and the Nationals have tied this game. They keep on doing the damn thing. The scrappy Nats. It's 4-4, and here comes Ildemario Vargas, and oh my goodness, that's the one thing you can't have right there is a double play ball. Oh man, if the Nationals are going to try to win this game, it's going to have to be an extra innings. We are going to go to our bullpen now. Okay, this is bad. The Nationals' best reliever, guys, is not Hunter Harvey. I like Hunter Harvey, good pitcher. Their best closer, or best reliever by far is their closer, Kyle Finnegan. However, in this game, Finnegan's overall is horrible, so he will not be the closer. We're going to have to make Hunter Harvey the closer. That's why he's pitching in a high leverage situation like this. Will Benson's going to get the swinging bunt to go through. He's going to be on first base with 1 out for Matt McLain on the 1-2 pitch. McLain on the ground. Easy turn. I don't know why Abrams isn't playing the second game of the season, but we're going to turn that double play. Vargas to Garcia, Garcia to Meneses. It's cool with me. Let's go on to the top of the 10th inning. Lane Thomas up first. That's going to go off the glove of Tyler Stevenson. It's kind of just going to bait us, though, at third, excuse me. Because we're going to get thrown out with Vargas. And after a walk, Stone Garrett's just going to ground out to first base. Pitcher to first, same thing. Go to the top of the 10th, or bottom of the 10th. My goodness. Hunter Harvey pitching to Jeimer Candelario. Now, Candy's not having the impact he had on the Reds version of things when we played with the franchise, but he's gonna get that swinging bunt to go, getting the winning run to third base. We will walk the next guy to set up for the double play, and it works perfectly. We're gonna double up Tyler Stevenson, and somehow, some way, the Nationals are still alive. If you didn't walk the guy on the previous batter, we would have had to gone home there, and who knows what's going to happen, right? We get the double play ball, and we're good. On to the top of the 11th. Emilio Pagan pitching. Runner on second, obviously, with the, the rule, the second base rule in extra innings. And Joey Meneses is going to drive in Stone Garrett. It's 5-4. We're not done yet, though. Eddie Rosario, okay. Opening day's hero, Eddie Rosario, is going to ground right into a double play. Let's go straight to the bottom of the 11th. The Reds need a run to stay alive. A home run or 2 runs will end this game. Dylan Floro pitching for the Nationals, who I believe is our best reliever now, like in terms of overall in this game. India, with the, move him over, is going to get a guy to third, and Christian Encarnacion going to drive him in. This game will continue. If the Nationals are going to win, it's going to have to be in 12. Encarnacion with the RBI single. Here comes Elly De La Cruz. You can't double this guy up, but it's going to get through. Encarnacion going to third. Can we get him? Victor Robles in the throw. What a throw by Robles. Again, that's where he excels, is in the field. Ellie's on first. Here comes TJ Friedel here. That ball gets past Joey Meneses. Again, the speed of Ellie's going to actually keep him at second base, but here comes Will Benson. Of course, you've got speed on the base paths, and oh my goodness. Will Benson, deep left field. Rosario's going to have to try to rob this one. Yeah, okay. That was our only hope. Elly De La Cruz will score the game-winning run. Will Benson with the RBI double, the walk-off RBI double, and the Cincinnati Reds will be victorious here in game number 2 of the 2024 season. They will win this one at 6-5. So the Nationals cannot capitalize off the momentum they saw after that big, perfect game performance by Josiah Gray. But again, still way more to come here with the Washington Nationals, March to October here in MLB The Show 24. You look at what we will have going forward here, still a lot of momentum going our way. No need to worry, as we'll quickly look at the sim. The Nationals should be fine as we go into tomorrow's video again at same time tomorrow. So folks, thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video again. And we'll be The Show 24 every single day here on the channel. We don't miss a day. So thank you all for watching, and Mamba forever.